Snowflakes fall as the cameras glow. Craft o'clock is ready for the show. Bethan walks in with a smile so bright. Pretty in paper by B feels just right. Her papers shine like Christmas lights, bringing joy to the studio this afternoon. Oh, Bethan, it's Christmas magic, crafting dreams, wrapped in ribbon and lace with Amanda, guiding all the social sharing, sparkle in every place. Pretty in paper by B is here, spreading cheer for all to see on Craft O'Clock this festive day. It's the place to be. Amanda's tapping on the screen, capturing moments crisp and clean. Every bow and every fold, every tale that Bethan's told, together they make crafting glow in a warm December show. Oh, Bethan, it's Christmas magic, crafting dreams, wrapped in ribbon and lace with Amanda, guiding all the social sharing, sparkle in every place. Pretty paper by B is here, spreading cheer for all to see on Craft O'Clock this festive day. It's the place to be. Bethan, it's Christmas magic, crafting dreams, wrapped in ribbon and lace with Amanda, guiding all the social sharing, sparkle in every place. Pretty paper by B is here, spreading cheer for all to see on Craft O'Clock this festive day. It's the place to be.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. I can also see Beth and Amanda are also loving it as well, the whole jingle and tunage. We'll get them on shortly for you. You don't need to record it, Beth. I've sent it to you by email. So... Yeah, I can see you. A very good afternoon, one. Good afternoon, all. I hope you're good and I hope you are well. It is Tuesday, the 2nd, another festive jumper that I've pulled out for you, and I am sweating. I'm not going to lie. Today, we're going to tell you what's coming up for the rest of the week, because there's loads coming up for the rest of the week as well. And we have newness across the board. Yes, we do. Pretty in Paper by B is here telling us about their amazing Christmas boxes in 3 tiers. So if you've ever wanted to give it a go, but you were slightly unsure and I don't really know, there are 3 tiers that you can jump into, and we're going to go through everything. So if you've got any questions, get them all in the chat. Whether you're watching on YouTube or whether you're watching on the Facebooks, we are all there. So, QR code. Just here. Scan this and this will take you to the website that you are going to need for today. I have also put it into the links for you as well. So if you're in the chat, you'll be able to find it all there. But what are we talking about? This is what we're talking about. As I said, there are 3 different tiers that we are going to go through in the next hour that you've got on here. So you've got a bronze, you've got a silver, and you've got a gold, ranging from £65 all the way down to £20 for that bronze section that you've got in. And you are more or less in full control. Full control on how you want to do it, how you want it to look, how you want it to be styled that you've got in there. Right, before we bring the girls on, let's do some hellos. Anne, I hope you're good and well. Lisa's in. Good afternoon, Adam. Loving the tune. Well, I thought I'd Christmas them up slightly, because the ones we have for normal Crafter Clock, I can't Christmas up because the boys have been in. The band's done. I've just sent them home. They're just on the buzz home. Jackie's in. Michelle's in. Maureen's in as well. I hope you're all good, and I hope you're all well. Let's bring in the ladies themselves. Here they are. They love a jingle. They love a song.
Honestly, I had tears in my eyes because I was not expecting a Christmas song with that.
I love it. This is what we do. They've just gone. All the boys have just got in the band. We record them downstairs.
Was for me. I'm honoured, really.
I have emailed it to you as well. Don't worry. You've got. I have sent it over so you can use it. But first of all, thank you for doing Crafter Clock. I like the branding. First of all, thank you very much for all that. Keep the Crafter Clock mugs coming in. How are we both?
Yeah, well, good. I'm full of a cold, as I'm sure you can tell, and with my coughs and my snuffles in the background today. But other than that, I'm good.
This is what we like. Now we know you, Beth. We know of you. We know Paper by B. But who is the lady next to you? This is our lovely Amanda on the socials, as you heard from the jingles. Does all the socials. Oh yeah, I thought I'd put you
intro I think she's ever had.
Yeah. So I'm Amanda. I'm one of Bethan's best friends and Callum's partner, who also runs the business. And yeah, I do the socials for the business now and lots of behind the scenes things.
That is a very kind of underselling Amanda. Just for a bit more context.
Sell it for me, Beth. Sell it for me.
Before Amanda started helping out with the business, in fact, until very recently, Amanda was an ICU nurse. So she has not come from social media background
No,
or crafting. In fact, I don't think she'd ever done any crafting of any kind really before meeting me and my brother Callum. So she has very much been thrown in the deep end here. And as the business is quickly growing, as lots of you who see us regularly will know, our business and our team has doubled in size this year because it's just, we can't keep up. And so Amanda has offered to help out and recently left her job as a nurse and is spending more time working with me and Callum. So, but Amanda does an incredible job, having never done social media or anything like that before, at pulling it all together. So yeah, that's probably a better way of summarising the wonderful job that she does.
So you're both here to tell me about all the newness that we've got in this one. Before we get into all that, though, because Beth, you've been on Crafter Clock a few times now. But it's always been product related, so we've never really got to the chit chat bit because time just eats away at us. So while we've got you, and before we get into it, remember, people, if you want to shop ahead, the QR codes are on the screen, and I'll keep flashing them up as we go and putting the links into the chat. How did you, Beth, get into all of this? How did you start in the wonderful world of crafting and then sort of making a career and a business out of it?
It was a bit of an accident, really. And whenever I say that, people are like, I'm sorry, what? An accident? I'm like, all of it was an accident. So my mum and my gran have always been very crafty, and they went to card making classes and they went to different craft groups and things for a long time and together. And as a result, my mum, after school, always did different craft things with my brother Callum and I. And it was always like, it was nice because our house was the house that everyone wanted to come to after school because mum always had different activities going on. She was the mum that like all the kids were like, oh, we're going to Mandy's house now. Wonderful. Like, and iris folding was one of the crafts that she taught Callum and I. And our friends, we did it several times with our friends growing up. And we really, really loved it. And I, throughout my teenage years, did lots of different crafts, dipped in and out of it, as you do. Amanda's just very distracted by the dogs, if you're wondering what she's looking at. The dogs are by our feet. Just for context. But we have 2 puppies, and I'm sure we can introduce you if you guys would like to meet the puppies. Because they are here and being annoying, playful boys. But yeah, separate to puppies, back to the story. So I did craft lots throughout my teenage years, and then I actually used to be a competitive gymnast and a gymnastics coach. Okay. So I was coaching gymnastics and training whilst I was at university. And then when I was about 17 years old, I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome. And then when I was at university, I was in a wheelchair for a couple of years. So I lost a lot of my sense of purpose and direction of where I was going within life, and was trying to figure out what next looked like for me, because sport and fitness was the thing that I did
I thought the light was going to fall then.
This is going so well. So well.
I was going to say, Amanda's face is the only thing I'm looking at, so I don't know about you guys watching.
I thought the dog was going to kick the light over.
At a crucial time in the story as well. It's a poignant time in the story.
This is why lives are the best thing, right? Because it's just never polished. That's all. So I was in a wheelchair for a couple of years, and as a result, my mental health really suffered. Sport was the thing that I did to like escape from everyday lives and switch off from my day. And it was only when I, during lockdown, started doing iris folding a bit more, because I was like, oh, this is a craft I can do from bed. It doesn't need much energy. It doesn't require lots of tools. And I got really hooked on it again and started designing my own templates and patterns, and shared my mental health journey and physical health journey on Instagram with pictures of iris folding, videos of iris folding that I was doing. And I had 10,000 followers in 3 months on Instagram, and it just kind of took off. And I was getting all these messages about, where did I get my templates from? How could they learn to do such a craft? And it was one of those crafts that had such a result that you could be proud of without much experience. You didn't need to have done it several times before to be happy with what you'd made. And then I put together 10 craft kits, and they sold in 24 hours. And I was like, oh, maybe I should be doing something with this. So I left my job at the time and decided I would start trying to help other people find peace and joy through crafting, especially iris folding. And so fast forward 5.5 years later, our business is now a team of 7, all friends and family, plus noisy dogs, as you can probably hear below us. And we still run it all from, we are currently in my parents' back garden. We do it all from my parents' house in West Yorkshire. And we are currently in what we call our craft cabin in the garden, which is where you'll see we do a lot of our lives and our social media from. But my mum and my brother Callum work full-time with the business, and Amanda works part-time. And then we've got friends and family friends that help out with packing products. So anytime you order from us, it will be packed by one of our family and friends at some point. Will have come into contact with us. And if you're very lucky, you might even get a paw print at some point too.
What more could you ask for? What more could you ask for? Sort of same question to you, Amanda, before we get into the kits. What made you do that big leap? Because that's a scary leap to make.
Yeah, so I became friends with Bethan. You know, we've always had the last several years had the same sort of friend group, but never really met.
It's very weird. We have the same friendship group from university, but because we knew about each other for at least 5 years before we ever met.
Oh, okay.
So we'd never met, but I'd known about Amanda in this group, and she'd known about me in this group of friends. But with my health, I didn't attend a lot of the social events for a period of time.
And then the ones she did do was the ones that I
Amanda
was working for, or like just didn't make. So yeah, we never really met each other for a while, and then met each other and was like, actually, we get on really well. Let's go to the Christmas markets together. And then we were both finishing each other's sentences and just very much had very similar ways of looking at things, which were from different life experiences but similar at the same time. And yeah, got on really well. And then I was like, okay, well, you're really busy because of the business. Said, if I'm free, you know, I'm happy to do something different whilst working as an ICU nurse. If I come and help you with the business for a bit, can we have wine and, you know, chat afterwards at the same time and afterwards? She was like, that sounds like a great idea. Let's do that. So we did that, and then I just started doing more and more for the business, really. And me and Callum started dating, and so we became very much more involved. And everything just kind of organically fell into place nicely.
That's good though. That's nice.
And
then this time last year, I started with chronic migraines, and so couldn't really.
He's saying hello too, apparently.
It's because there's a dog outside that you can hear. But yeah, so couldn't actually do my 12-hour shifts anymore. Couldn't do ICU, which is really sad because I still really love it, and I was really good at it. And so been sort of floating with other jobs and seeing what else I can do whilst my health isn't great. And so I have a lot more time to give to the business, but I've been doing the socials for the business for nearly 2 years now, I think.
Yeah.
Which I really enjoy, and it's a way of being creative that I didn't really have in my life before. And going from ICU, where every decision is very make or break, coming and helping with the business and like packing papers and making videos and stuff was all a very different part of my brain that I didn't really get to use as much in ICU, and was mindful, even though I wasn't necessarily making all the kits and doing everything that way, it was still a really nice process. So yeah.
Is it a background that you've come from? Obviously, we know you used to do the ITU and that part of it, but have you always been social media, or is it a case of learning on the job and going, you know what, this looks good, massively learning on the job?
Same with craft as well. Like Amanda's never really done crafting before meeting me and Callum.
Oh yeah, the first time I did iris folding, Adam, we'd gone to an ICH show.
I feel this is like a therapy session turned into.
See how it is. And then she was like, "Oh, I'll just give you. We'll pretend that you're one of the customers, so it'll bring customers because it was the beginning of the day." And she was like, "Oh, well, I'll teach you now." So I had honestly a 10-minute demonstration, and then she was like, "Oh, you've got it." Loads of people came. I was like, "This is what you do. I think I can do it." I
learned 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was like, I'm very much a craft novice. And if I can do it, so can you.
There you go. So you were sort of, well, in theory, then you were thrown into it.
Yeah.
Genuinely just thrown into the world of iris folding. And we said this last time we were working together in the cupboard, but it's one of those skills that people think is more difficult than it actually is.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like some really intricate origami technique that you've spent hours perfecting what to fold where, but actually it is more like paint by numbers than anything. Kind of similar concept that you have a number template and a color guide, and you just place paper strips following the number template. So it does look a lot more complicated than it is, and that's why we thought gift bundles were a really good thing to do at this time of year, because either it's the sort of thing you can buy and gift to someone who likes craft, but they might not have ever done iris folding before, and actually a gift bundle would be a nice introduction to that and something they're more than capable of doing. Or it might be that you want to treat yourself, and actually you've got a bundle of craft supplies then that's got everything you need, that you can sit down and have a nice experience for you in the run up to Christmas.
No, go on.
I'm terrible at this time of year buying presents for other people. I'm like, do you know who would like that? Me.
I would want one of those as well, please. Well, that was a seamless link. Well done, Bear. Seamless link into what we're talking about today, which are the new range craft gift bundles. Now, QR codes at the bottom of the screen. I showed you how to do it in the studio the other day. Literally open the camera on your phone, point it to the screen, you'll get a little yellow bar that appears at the bottom. Click that yellow bar and it'll take you directly to the Hobby Maker website. That's where you'll see all three stages. Gold, £65, should be worth £91. Let's say this, the savings on these are phenomenal that you are going to get. Silver is £35, should be worth £43 that you get on that one. And then you've got bronze coming in at £20. Would you say, before we go into the boxes in depth, that if you've never done it before, go for bronze, or do you think it doesn't matter what box, go for the designs that you want?
It doesn't matter at all. Like, all the boxes are suitable for beginners, and all of them have everything you need other than a pair of scissors. So it's not like you need to add anything extra to these to make the projects inside. It's just the number of projects each tier makes goes up. So the bronze tier only makes 2 cards, whereas silver makes 6 and gold makes 12. So actually it depends how many projects you want and how much of a treat for yourself you'd like.
No, it's very true. Have these been on Hobby Maker yet?
No, we launched them online last Thursday. So they've been on the Hobby Maker website over Black Friday weekend. But no, they haven't been on the TV yet. We will be on TV with these and more new bundles on the 12th of December. But we thought that was too far away. We wanted to bring these bundles to you, and thought Craft O'Clock is the way.
That's why we're here. We love an exclusive. So these are I'm going to go world exclusive, even though they've been on your website. They're exclusive to us and the world.
Oh no, actually they are. These bundles are different to the ones we have on our website. So we have different craft bundles on our website, but these ones are just for Hobby Maker.
So these are a world exclusive. I'm going with that. World exclusive is what we've got on Crafty Clark. It's what I bring you 3 times a week. Well, what more could you ask for? You don't get this on other craft channels, I can tell you now. So, QR codes that we've got on. You've got one in the top corner, just up there. It's exactly the same as the big one down here. If you scan it, it will take you directly to the website that we've got that we're about to go through now. Simply go to this website. This is where it will take you, the website that we all know and love, and then click on this bar at the bottom. Okay, you see the bar that's changing colour? It always annoys me that you can't see my mouse. But the bar that's changing colour, click on that for the gold bundle. Click on this one for your silver bundle. Or click on this one for your bronze bundle. You will also get bigger pictures. And it will also break everything down that you need this bundle. Right. Seamless link to an overhead shot. Let's go through the bundles first of all. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start at bronze and work to gold or gold to bronze? It's up to you.
Let's start with bronze because we've got the bronze boxes here and work.
Sounds
but
good.
that way you don't get to see the best till last, but save the best till last.
So I'll put the QR codes back on the screen for you. We'll put one in the corner. I'm just going to leave the one in the corner for the time being because the big one at the bottom will interrupt the shot. So scan that QR code. I'll also drop the link while Beth and Amanda are talking to us in the chat for you. So you've got everything to hand. So what are we getting for the £20 bronze box? Explain the concept to me.
So, good question. Let me just
Thanks. That's why I'm here.
get some words.
So at the bronze tier, you've got 2 different collection options. So you have the mini toadstool collection and you have the mini heart collection. But then you can also choose which box your collection comes in. So just for an example today, we've packed one of the collections in the hedgehog and the other one in the reindeer. But if you, for example, want the reindeer box with the heart collection in, you can do that too. It does show you on Hobby Maker in the bottom left corner. You'll see which box goes with which collection and you get a choice. So there's 2 different boxes here. We thought a Christmas one is nice just in case you're giving it for Christmas and you want a Christmassy theme. But because these are quite substantial, like premium boxes, they're magnetic, quite solid gift boxes. The dog's fighting in the background. We thought you might want to keep the box and reuse it. So a hedgehog is a bit more like all year round design. So it depends whether you are feeling festive or you want a box that you think, actually, I don't want it too Christmassy because then I'll feel funny using it in February. So we thought we'd give, for each tier, you've got a Christmas or a non-Christmas option.
It makes sense. So there are 2 options to choose from that you've got in the boxes. Are we decorating the boxes as well, or do they come decorated like this?
They come pre-stickered and decorated as is.
Oh, is that a sticker on top? It actually looks like it's iris folded. I know it is iris folded, a sticker, but
So they are all
looks-
our designs that we've done already, and then Bethan's taken the iris folded bit of the design and made it into a different design on a sticker on the box.
that's good. Cause
It
I
looks
thought genuinely that was a project already.
It's not.
It does. It genuinely looks like you've sat there and done them. I was like, oh my word! If you've got to do that to every box, you're going to be there weeks. So
They're waterproof
very clever.
stickers. They're waterproof vinyl stickers to protect the kind of image itself, so it's not going to get damaged.
Loving it. Right then, mini hearts, mini toadstools. They're the 2 that you're choosing from. So those are the 2 bundles that you can go for, and then you also can choose your box, whether it's the reindeer or the hedgehog that you've got in here. So what are we getting in this bundle?
So we'll do the hedgehog first. So you're, like you say, you've got a nice magnetic box, and you can open your box. You get some nice bronze tissue paper that's nicely stickered with one of our branded stickers. And then you get some gems.
Ooh.
So there's some 3mm gems here. There's an adhesive pack, which has your sticky tape, your white tack, and some double-sided sticky tape for all your embellishing. And the white tack for iris folding, you just need a teeny tiny bit. It's just to stick your pattern and your guide, well, your pattern to the table and your aperture to the template. Just so that it's not permanently sticky. So once you've done your aperture, you can take it off and you don't have residue on your card.
The idea is that you've got all the like adhesives that you need here to make the cards. So you've got your double-sided tape to put your inserts in because you need that to cover the back of the iris folding. You've got your sticky tape for sticking your strips down throughout the process, and like Amanda said, the white tack for putting your pattern and template to the table. So that means that the only thing, like I said, that you haven't got in this box to make your cards is a pair of scissors, of which I know lots of you have got scissors at home.
Then you have our mini heart kit. So like Bethan said, you have everything you need in this kit to make the 2 cards on the front, except for a pair of scissors, sticky tape, double-sided tape, and white tack.
And here are your mini heart cards. So these are the 2 that you will be able to make with this bronze mini heart gift box.
And as we said, the only thing that you need to add to this is your scissors to this bundle that you've got in there. As you get all the adhesives that you need, as well as you can see in that adhesive kit, you get your rhinestones in there, and you get all full instructions in that kit itself. And all of that will cost you £20. So if that's the heart kit, have you got finished samples for the mini toadstool?
Yes, I was just going to show you what's inside this envelope here, because then you'll get a better idea of what is actually in the box as well. So in this kit, you have your apertures, your instructions, your holographic card for the middle, your papers, including some pattern papers there, your envelopes, your insert paper, all the materials to make those 2 heart cards in pink and purple. So
like Bethan said, there's your apertures, there's your insert papers, which is what you use your double-sided sticky tape for.
Yeah.
There's your papers, including pattern paper. The good thing with iris folding is you don't use that much paper actually. So that the amount of paper you have here will do 4 designs. So you will have paper left over. And here's your envelopes, your holographic card, and then your little guide, which has a little bit about the business, about mindful crafting, and then your pattern, your guide, and how to do it.
Everything you need, the instructions as well. Molly's been lucky enough, we've been lucky enough to have some of those kits inside this house. The instructions are phenomenal, genuinely phenomenal. They break everything down. So if you've never done it before, you literally just need to start from the top of the instructions and work your way down. I'm not just saying it, it's from experience. We've done it. We've sat at this very table and done it in this very room. So it is achievable. Everything you see is achievable. If you've never done it before, £20 is all you're looking at for the bronze box. If you want to gift it to someone, get someone into the wonderful world of craft, this is the time to do it. Scan that QR code or tap the link that's in the chat. So they're the mini hearts that we've looked at.
So then we have our mini toadstool in here. So again, nice Christmas design. Your bronze tissue paper. And again, you have some gems and your adhesive pack. And then you've got your mini toadstool kit. So the only difference here is that you've got different coloured papers, obviously for a different design. And your apertures will be different as well.
And there's your little mini toadstool cards.
Look at these once again. Very, very easy to do. So if you want to go for your toadstools or you want to go for your mini hearts, the choice is, that is your bronze tier that we're looking at on here. So once again, scan that QR code that's now appearing just, where are we? Just here. That's the QR code that you need to scan. Open the camera on your phone and scan that QR code. It will take you directly to the website that you are going to need. For £20, genuinely, everything is included in that kit. All you need is a pair of scissors. And let's be fair. Let's call a spade on this one. They haven't got to be craft scissors. They could be the kitchen scissors. It's nothing important. They need to be like little snips.
Yeah.
No. In fact, we do say sometimes a longer pair of scissors is sometimes easier to cut the strips with. Whereas if you've got one of those teeny tiny pairs, you like chopping for ages. But yeah, there's a pair of scissors or a pair of scissors, really. It's not like fabric scissors where they have to be a certain thing.
Oh, look, She knows her stuff. Amanda knows her stuff about her scissors. She knows her scissors stuff. So don't think you need special scissors. It's not going to cost at the end of the world. Use any scissors that you currently have. So that was the bronze kit. So they're your mini toadstools that you were looking at on that one. Let's move to the silver bundle now. So these are £35 a kit. You've got a massive saving on this one. And all these boxes now should be £43. So that saving is phenomenal that you've got in here. So it's worth having. I love these boxes. These boxes are beautiful.
They're really nice. And like I was saying, they're really good for using for storage afterwards because they're really solid and the magnet keeps it closed nice. It feels lovely to use.
But yeah, so again, we've got a Christmas design, which is this nice Let It Snow. I was going to say kit, but it is a snowflake. And we've got our turtle, which I personally love. I think is my favourite out of all of them.
He is cute.
But yeah, and then you get your bow, so you nicely can untie your bow.
And they come packed like this. So everything is in the box, tied with the ribbon, with the tissue paper, all nicely presented. So whether you're opening it yourself or whether you're giving it to someone, you don't have to do anything. It's all wrapped for you.
A quick question just before we open this one from Lisa. I think I know the answer to this. Lisa's asked, once the cards are complete, can extra cards be made if we use heart dies to cut and create our own? Where would you go with that?
Size as the template, if that makes sense. But what you could do, for example, is with the aperture, in fact, let me get it. You could use one of the apertures in here as a template. So,
are we allowed to do that?
Well, yeah. What I was going to say, of course, you can. Let me get one out, and I'll show you what I mean. If you use this card here as like a bit of a stencil, draw around those hearts on another piece of card, cut them out with a craft knife. Then you've got your aperture the right shape, the same size as the pattern to make more.
There you go. So never say never. So it's not the end of the kit once you've made the two.
Good question, and we always, with all of our kits for the business, we always give you double the amount of paper that you need to make the project on the front of the box. So there's paper in there to make at least 4 cards, and the same with any of your. If the box says makes 3 cards, makes 6 cards, makes 10 cards, you'll have enough paper to make double that.
Well, there you go. So use them as a template. Definitely start doing that because you're going to get more out of your paper pack. So we're now looking at the silver designs.
So in here, again, we've got our gems. You have your very detailed iris folding guide. So again, if you've never done iris folding before, it's really simple to follow, and you get a little bit about the business again, a bit about mindful crafting, tips and tricks, because there are, like with any craft, there are tips and tricks on how to be better. How to prepare your aperture if you did want to use a craft knife, that kind of thing. How to use your papers. And then some people are very visual learners rather than whatever the reading one is. We do have very detailed instructions if you want to read them, but we also have a QR code you can scan so you can visually watch. It's not for that specific kit, but iris folding, the technique is very simple. And once you understand the technique for one card, you can do it for any other design.
Makes sense.
Then we have a beautiful butterfly punch.
Nice.
Which is very dinky. Another adhesive pack. So sticky tape, white tack, and double-sided sticky tape. In these, we have our sentiments. So Bethan has colour matched all of these to silver papers that we have.
They go nicely with the silver glitter card in the box. So that's why they're the silver colours here, is to match the kind of tones in the sparkle on the silver glitter card.
With regarding to the printable sentiments, once again, another question. This is more from me. As people know in the chat and as people know on TV, I find fussy cutting, life is far too short for fussy cutting. Am I able to scan these into my scan and cut and find the outside line and cut them, long as I don't save them to my file?
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
And also, these are like for example, a straight line. So you can use a guillotine to come across this edge and this edge, if this makes sense. You could use your guillotine to get the top and the bottom edges.
And then you just do the little bit.
and then you just do the little bit with a
Okay.
couple bits of scissors. So then you know your edge is straight. So I've made sure that this line is that all the greetings in that line are the same kind of width, so you can just go straight across. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
I take that back. Just because it's not as hard as I thought.
But no, I agree with you, Adam. Sometimes I have to ask Mandy to do the little tiddly bits here because I'm like, I just keep
Life's-
putting into it. It just doesn't work.
Life's too short, and by the end of it, the sentiment should be this long. I've made it this. I can't be bothered. Fussy
Then we
cussing.
have our Heather Hayes paper pack, which has got some nice wood shavings on for you. So nice tonal purples.
This, by the way, is the Tulip Meadow collection we're looking at now. In this one, you've got Perfect Paws and Tulip Meadows.
So you have, this is the bit that Colin's really good at. I'm practicing.
I still can't do it. I've done it for 10 years. I still can't fan paper.
Callum needs to do some lessons, I think. Here is how to fan papers. Step 1.
So you've got 5 different colours in the Tulip Meadow paper pack. You've got 30 sheets of paper, which is going to do you approximately 20 cards, if not more, depending on how many cards you're going to make. Now, you do get 3 apertures in this bundle, 6 apertures, not 3, 6 apertures in this bundle, which we'll show you in a second. But you're going to have lots of paper left over here for other projects. So you've got 4 different purple tones there, 2 of which are pearlized, as you can see, the shine. And then you've got kind of a neutral grey at the bottom, which is sometimes nice for balancing out colours.
I'm going to pop that link once again into the chat for you. The QR code is still on the screen. Remember, this kit is the silver collection at £35.
And then here you have your mini tulip aperture pack. So you make 6 A6 tulips. And they come with the aperture cards, insert papers, envelopes, pattern, and guide.
And you make little cards like this one.
See, that's beautiful. Do we make the stem as well, or do we draw that on?
Well, it's up to you. You can embellish it however you'd like. I mean,
Okay.
you can make a stem, you could draw it on, you could just use your butterflies to add some butterflies around it, your butterfly punch. It's up to you how you finish it off. You've also
Beautiful.
got the gems in the box as well, which you could use in the strips to make the stem. So you could have like a sparkly stem, because these gems are attached in strips as well. So you can either cut them up, use them individually, or keep them as a strip and use your stem like that.
You've thought of everything. She's thought of everything, team. Everything has been thought of. So that is your tulip collection. £35 should be £43. So we've gone up a tier now, because we're now making 6 cards is what we're creating on this one. Your first one, your bronze made 2, and the silver is making 6. But not only do you get the tulips, if you wanted to go down the you think, tulips in my bag, I want some paws. I want to make paw prints. I want to make perfect paws is what I want to make. Well, this is the kit for you.
So just another moment for the turtle because I really love it. So again, you have your tissue paper. In here, again, you have your iris folding guide. You have some 5mm gems. And I think on these ones, you get a mystery set of gems, whether they'll be 3mm or 5mm for this.
Yeah, so it's a little surprise.
Mystery.
Then you have another adhesive pack again. This one, instead of a butterfly punch, you get a heart punch.
Cute.
And then you've got gold sentiments for this one, which again have lots of different greetings on. So you could be giving the card for a birthday, it could be just because you matter, or a congratulations, anything like that. And we've got you covered, really.
Beautiful.
Then you have your caramel latte paper pack, which again is another 30-sheet paper pack, meaning you can do about 20 cards.
Angel policy, just while we open these, Beth, what's the angel policy with all these cards?
Yeah, you can make and sell. We've got all the details on the policy on our website, but absolutely you can make and sell.
That's good to know.
So, I'm getting these. So these are all your sort of typical browns that you would have and expect to see on a paw.
So you've got a darker chocolate brown that's got like a pearlized tint to it. You've got a kind of creamy colour. Then you've got a sparkle cream, which is nice for a little bit of glitz. You've got your paler brown and then kind of like a coppery coffee brown on top.
Love it. And then obviously we're making, so 6 cards again, 6 paw prints.
6 paws.
See, these are nice. These make stunning tags.
And then you pause.
You've got 6 of your pour apertures in there and your iris folding pattern and colour guides in there with your envelopes and insert papers too.
There you go. If you want to get hold of your paws or your tulips when working into the wonderful world, that's what they look like. If I do that and that, we'll make them bigger. There we go. That's what you're going to get. That's what you're creating. But 6 of those is what you're going to be creating on these ones. And remember, 6 cards, £35. Remember, you get everything you need. The only thing you need to add is a pair of scissors. That's it. Just a pair of scissors is all you need to add. £35 is what you're looking at. World exclusive, never been seen before on Hobby Maker. I have them first before they go on telly next week or the week after.
Next Friday.
We got ages yet then. So world exclusive is what you're looking at with these ones. Get them before Dave and Nigel get their little paws on them and before the rest of the world. That's the perk of watching Craft O'Clock. You can get things sooner rather than later that you've got on this one. Then we move to the big tier. We're moving to gold. £65 is what you're looking at. There's also split pay on this one. There's 2 split pays of £32 and 50 pence is what you're looking at on here. So you've got 2 split pays. Remember, it's cap postage of £4.95 as well. It should be worth £91. So there is a huge saving that you've got on here. And this, I was going through the bundles before we came live, done the school run. This has everything in it. Once again, the only thing we need to add is a pair of scissors, but this comes with a dispenser. Well, you'll show us. This gets, if you're, would you say, I'm getting ahead of myself, I'm getting giddy. Would you say this is a group, if you want everything, this is the tier that's going to have everything that you need and more in?
Yeah, and also it's the biggest saving. So if you love a bargain and want to save some money and kind of get the most for your money with the boxes, then the gold one makes the most sense. Also, if you ask me, they're the prettiest boxes too. Like the butterflies have been.
The Christmas box is next level.
I know. Like the boxes for these are my favourites. Going to get the fireplace out. I love the Christmas fireplace.
This is
I think that's my favourite. Yeah.
The other thing that I thought when I saw these boxes was a lot of, I think it's an American tradition, but a lot of people do like Christmas Eve boxes now. And so if you bought this for yourself and had all the craft gifts out of it, you could reuse the box for your Christmas Eve box, and they quite happily fit like a pair of pajamas in, hot chocolate, the kind of things that people put in a Christmas Eve box.
That'd be nice, yes. Little pair of pajamas, DVD, and a hot chocolate.
Exactly.
Nice.
Now we're talking. Right then, what are we going for first? Butterfly garden or party celebration?
The
Butterfly
butterfly
garden.
garden.
Oh, we
Let's
said
do
that
it.
same time too. I'll get my butterfly samples ready as well.
£32 and 50 pence across 2 interest-free split pays is what you're looking at on this one. Scan the QR code in the top of the corner or click on the link that I've just put in the chat rooms now, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. They are all there for you. I'll put the link on the screen in case you just want to type it out. That's the link that you need in case you're old school and you want to jot it down and write it later. These will be on for a while, I think, as well, because Kat's on holiday. So she won't take them down. So if you want them today or tomorrow, you know, just saying, you can get them today. Right, and what's in here, girls?
So we've got a bigger adhesive pack for this one. So the other 2 cards you'll have seen the aperture was in like the A6 card as a like one piece, if that makes sense. Whereas in the kit that you get in this box, it's the aperture by itself, and then you mount it onto a card blank. And so to do that, we suggest using foam pads. So in this adhesive pack, you've got sticky tape, you've got double the amount of sticky tape, you've got more white tack, you've got double-sided tape, and you have got 2 sheets of foam pads.
So I just thought I'd get them out while you were
That makes sense.
You've got, there's 2 rolls of sticky tape here, but there is another one in your tape dispenser. So
Okay.
you've got 39 meters of sticky tape there, which is going to keep you going for a while.
There's a lot of meterage.
You've got 50 meters of double-sided tape there for putting your inserts in. This, which doesn't look like much at the minute, but is white tack. So you've got lots of white tack in there that you can use, and that will keep you going for a very long time with iris
Very,
folding
very
because
long
it's
time.
reusable as well. Then you've got 2 extra sheets of foam pads there too for mounting your cards. So you've got lots of kind of like paper crafter essential adhesives in here. Like for me, it's a bit like they're adhesives that you use in iris folding, but you'll probably use in other projects as well. So it's just restocking you on your essentials.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So then again, we'll stick with the stickiness.
Stick with stickiness.
You also get a coloured branded dispenser. So iris holding you can do with just a roll of sticky tape, and you just cut bits and sort of stick them onto every surface you possibly can, and then use them up as you're thingy in, which is what everyone does when they're, you know, wrapping Christmas presents. If you don't have a tape dispenser, that is essentially what you do, is you stick sticky tape to every surface you can, and then once you use it up, you do that again. However, with iris folding, it really does make a big difference using a tape dispenser. And you'll see the tape in this tape dispenser is a little bit thinner than usual sticky tape. You can use normal sticky tape, that's absolutely fine. But some of the designs do benefit from that thinner tape, just because they can be a little bit more intricate, and the thinner tape tends to go where you want it to go, rather than obviously the bigger surface area. You end up accidentally poking it into the hole of the aperture, and then you see it on the front of your card. So yeah, you get a random colour of the tape dispenser.
A mystery colour. So you might get green, blue, pink, or purple.
I was frantically Googling while you were chatting about that, frantically Googling to see if I could find it quite quickly, and I have found it. That tape dispenser alone is £10.
Yeah.
So think of the value that you are getting people with this one. The value alone, so it's £65 for the gold box. But if you went into the Hobby Maker website, I'm on there now on my other laptop, it's £10 just for the mini dispenser in the sea green. So the value that you get on that is absolutely phenomenal. So they're the other two colours that we might get as well.
Yeah. Let me, a minute. And then you get some gems again. Is it mystery gems as well on the gold, or
3mm in this box?
3mm in this box. Then we have, again, instead of choosing between having to choose between the gold and the silver sentiments, you get both.
Nice.
Which is always nice. You get some mini butterfly apertures. So these make 6 mini butterflies, which look like this.
If I make you big, we'll be able to see. There you go.
Grabbing my tissues, guys.
Fine.
Yes, you get 6 apertures. You get a spring meadow paper pack, which is perfect for all like your spring butterfly colours.
Once again, if you've just joined us, where have you been? We're nearly at the end. We're talking about the world exclusive, not on TV till next week, the Pretty in Paper by B brand new gift box collection that has everything you need in it and more. We're looking at the gold range now, £65. 2 split pays of £32.50 is what you're looking at on this one. Scan the QR code in the top of the corner or click the link that is currently inside the chat room now. It's a lot of buttons to press for this.
So you've got 10 different colours in the Spring Meadows paper pack, 6 sheets of each colour. You've got some sparkly papers in there, some pearlescent papers in there, some coloured papers, all in your nice bright florally butterfly shades. Beautiful.
A lot of them are shimmery, sparkly, and then you have some plain too.
I like it. Like it. And then, of course we get the kit. Oh no, there's more in that box I can see.
There is. So then you get your Butterfly Creations kit. So a bit like how I said earlier, if it says on the box it makes 3 cards, you'll have enough paper to make 6 cards.
And they're the cards themselves.
So you make 3 different butterfly cards with that box. So in there, you've got even more paper. On top of that paper pack, you've got more paper. You've got your card apertures, your card blanks, your embellishments, some more sentiments. So you've got lots of extra little bits inside that box.
Loving it.
These were the ones that I said we'll be making. I don't know if you can see the aperture that then you mount onto your card blank.
Yes. Oh, there you go.
So if you can just about see that there's a gap between your aperture and your card blank. Something that people ask quite often is, will it not be really bulky? And the answer is no, because of the weight of the paper that we use. We use 80 to 120 GSM papers. which mean that when they're folded, they're not too thick to make your card look too bulky. Equally, we use foam pads to just lift up the design so that it doesn't sort of warp once you stick it down.
Is that what we did with the penguin, Beth, when we were in the
Yeah.
studio? Yes. So it's exactly, if you saw the penguin one, when we mounted that on foam pads. So it's more or less on the same concept as the penguins that we did last time. Beth was with me on Craft O'Clock. What else? Oh, there's more in this kit.
There is. I just need to save it from the straw.
It's not straw, just to clarify. We wanted to fill our bundles with biodegradable wood pulp. So it's
Nice.
actually shreds of wood, which is just more eco-friendly than lots of
Like
other
it.
hamper and bundle filling.
Well, this is cute.
Yes, so this is the Butterfly Garden Aperture Pack. I've got some samples here. So it actually makes two different iris folding shapes on the card. So you've got the butterfly wing pattern in there and the little flower.
I like
You make
this.
3 of those.
Like this a lot.
So again, similar to your 6-card aperture pack, you have your apertures, card blanks, envelopes, pattern, and colour guide.
There you go. That one is your butterflies. Do you think we can get through the celebration in under 2 minutes?
I think if she goes speedy, yeah.
Only for the sheer fact it's just gone 10 to, and I have to hand this stream back at 5 to. so the main channel can go on.
The differences are
You've got the adhesive pack in there again.
Yeah.
you have some mini
Oh,
glitter
nice. Mini
bows.
bows.
You have your double gold and silver glitter card and sentiments. You have a precious metals paper pack, which is all your gold, silvers, and white.
Beautiful.
You get mini squares, which can be made into presents or candles. People have made them into candles before, which is really good. Your party treats kit, which does a cupcake, a cake slice, and an ice cream. Again, has double the amount of papers you need for the kit.
Beautiful.
And your double champagne glass aperture with the printed stems. So this was a design we did a while ago, but you had to cut out your own stems, which was a little bit tricky for people. Myself definitely included in that. And so Bethan then has made a watercolor design over the top of it, so it's convenient and easy for you to do. All you have to do is the iris folding, and you're sorted.
Well done. Well done. Mate. You rattled through that. I liked that a lot. Well done. Let's put this one back on. We're going to leave the overhead. So if you want to go for any of these, the details are all over on the website. How do you get to the website? It is very, very easy to do. All you simply need to do is click the link that I've just posted now inside the YouTube chat, inside your Facebook chat, wherever you're watching us at the moment, there will be a link there. It will look like this. Follow that link that you've got there. Cat's on holiday for a while, which means these ain't going to be taken down for a fair old time. So get in while you can. Before they go live on the television, you have first dibs of them. And 9 times out of 10, they normally sell out. So if you want to get in early, now is the time to get in early and get yours. Remember, the gold, £65. 2 split pays of £32.50. Silver, £35. Your bronze, £20. But obviously, if you're going to go for gold, you're making a load more cards. We saw it there, how many cards you make. Did we say 12 cards?
Yeah.
Or have I made that up?
At least
12, at least 12. And we've also learned that you can use the apertures that you've got as templates, so you can even make more. So if that's 12, you say you double it up, so it'd be 24 cards we could make.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, people. Two split pays of $32.50 for 24 cards.
Yeah.
Celebrations, that's all your birthdays covered for next year. Done and dusted already. Scan that QR code, tap the app. Tap the app, we haven't even got an app. That you've got on this one. Find out, I don't know where that come from. That was a spiel. That was me in autopilot. Scan the QR code. Both are exactly the same. You are on TV when next Thursday, Friday?
Friday at
3
3
o'clock.
p.m.
Oh gosh, we're very synchronised today, guys.
You are.
3 p.m.
Very good. 3 p.m. next Friday is the time. You'll see them on the telly. So if you're umming and ahhing, that's the time to go and watch it. But if it was me, get them now, and then you can watch all the demos. You can watch all the demos on the telly. Thank you,
We
ladies.
have limited stock for that show of these bundles. We are bringing some new ones on that date, so it will be whatever's left, if there's some left, of
Well,
these.
there you go. So not only is it a world exclusive, they're also limited edition.
They are.
Just going to throw that out there. They're a limited edition, world exclusive is what I bring you on Crafter Clark. I only bring you the best. Thank you, ladies. Absolute pleasure.
Thanks
No worries.
again.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. I'll speak to you once I sign off. I'll see you shortly. Thank you to Beth and Amanda for an amazing hour. How quick has that hour gone again? Absolutely flown by. Thank you to everyone in the chat as well. Thank you all for scanning the QR code. I can see that you've scanned it, and I know loads of you have clicked the link. Coming up this week, let me read. It was like giving a service. This week, what's the time? Oh, my Lord, we're so out of time. This week, Sunday, Joe's with me from Storage for Crafts. Cracking deals, and we're also going to be finding out how Joe got into the world of crafts. On Monday the 8th, next Monday, Sweet Factory are with me, Helen Kirkham, and then on the 9th of December, you asked for it, we're going to bring it to you. We're doing a cricket special. Not the sport, the machine. Okay, we're going to do a cricket special on the machine. We're going to show you how to use it all the way through. The next late night live, so the next 9 o'clock at night show is the 18th of December, just before Christmas. That's when we're going live. I don't know what I'm doing yet. We may make these. We may do this. That's the one that Sharon Curtis gave me the other day. So we may do those. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure to have you here. I wouldn't be able to do it without you. So thank you very, very much. I will see you on the telly this Thursday from 5 o'clock.